Welcome back to the 8:30 show. And on today's quick episode, we have the latest news about Will Smith and Duane Martin.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that.
So, Brother Bilaal went on the Tash K Podcast and start what is it called? Spilling the tea.
Yeah.
The oh so tea. The bent
Yes.
over the couch murder tea.
Wow.
So if you haven't heard, you haven't seen, yeah, Brother Blau went on the Tasha K show and podcast and just started talking about how he walked in on Dwayne and Will with Will bent over and Dwayne Martin was murdering him allegedly because I don't want to be sued by Will Smith. I ain't got that much money. Will, leave me alone.
He said there was a couch and Will was bent over the couch and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, murdering him. It was murder in there.
Demolition Man, murder, death,
Wow.
kill. So yeah, I mean, I really don't care like if they were doing it or not. Like it's funny because all this stuff has been coming out about the Smiths and this allegation that was before. So now we got what is it a face to point at in their gay relations. It's funny. It's funny. I don't mean any harm. I don't mean any harm. But it's just this is all hysterical how all this is coming out after she dropped that book and went on her promo tour to destroy Will, because that's what it sounded like.
Yeah. It's very sad to watch this just unravel. Um the way it has been with her just flapping her gums and I get it. That's your life, and that's great. But it's just at this point, and I feel that a lot of people feel the same way I do. I feel embarrassed for them. You know, it's just a lot of information that we kind of didn't want to know.
No, but I think people do. And
Not to the well, yeah. I mean, people love it.
I mean,
Shit.
I don't think they wanted to know
Not to
that
the
he was bent
extent.
over getting murdered, getting them
I
cheeks
mean, if
clapped.
the man's gay, that's his business. If he
Hey,
wants to tell us people that don't know him and like have never even been in front of him, sure, I support it. You know, I love my gay people. So,
I just I
but it just to come out saying this is just crazy. Like, what's wrong with you?
here comes
Why
the
would you
cheek
do that? And
clapper.
it's what you said about what were we talking about the other day?
What?
Where Kiki's man
What about?
or ex, that he's clout chasing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, Bilal, brother Bilal seems like he's clout chasing with this story, but oh, is it a juicy story? Like, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and remix a song. You know, it's no longer hot stepper, it's the cheek clapper, murderer.
Wow. Jay. Damn.
Oh my God.
It's not funny.
It is. It is. It
You're
is very
funny.
hilarious. Um, again, I don't care if Will, you know, needs to get bent over by Dwayne. I don't care if Dwayne wants to bend Will over. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. I think it's hilarious the timing of things, and for Will Smith, I know it's got to be scary to watch. It's got to be scary to watch. Like, does he sit at home and be like, okay, what are they about to say about me now? What's happening now? What is going on here?
I just feel like he's sitting there every time something comes out. He just keeps trying to take it on the chin. You know what I mean? Like just accepting it as it comes, pretending to be okay about it. But I can't imagine he's okay. I can't.
He looking like he
They,
looking
he's
like the real
everybody
life
is just
version of.
out for him, and I don't like what he did to Chris Rock. I don't like what he
Yeah.
did. But I also feel like this is just a
Yeah.
Will Smith bash fest. And wow.
He
It's
literally is
crazy
going out on a
how
bang in 2023.
that's crazy. Like for so long, we didn't hear anything about them. They
Hmm.
kept to themselves. They were private, you know, and you thought they had a great marriage and everything was great. You never know. You never know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't care what they do behind closed doors, as long as it's consensual between two adults.
Yeah.
I don't care. What I do want to know, though, but I'm curious after these allegations, because Dwayne said he's not going to respond to the foolishness.
Mm. Oh, so he's not addressing.
He's not addressing it. But
Okay.
who I do want to hear is his ex-wife Tisha Campbell. If she's gonna say anything.
I thought about that. I thought about that and I'm like wondering, I wonder if she's going to say anything or speak out on it. And,
Yeah,
you know,
because
cuz their divorce was
kind of rocky,
yeah.
kind of rocky. Um, so yeah, I'm curious to see if she's got anything to say about these allegations on her ex-husband. Is she gonna confirm or deny, or is she gonna hit a no comment? Next question, please.
Depends on what the situation is between the two, I guess.
I,
I'm going to say that because, you know, what if they're at this point, okay, they're divorced, it's over,
yeah,
everybody went their separate ways, they still have kids together,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So they got to deal with each other. So,
I
you know,
just
you
feel
never know.
sometimes, I don't mean to cut you off, but I just feel
No,
sometimes when it's a messy divorce and the way they're divorced, what I was reading, I don't know if memory serves me correctly, but it was like cutthroat.
no, I get that.
It was low. When he went low, she went lower,
I
and they
get
just
that.
kept going till they hit hell.
No, I understand that they had a bad divorce.
Yeah,
They ended things badly, but we that was 3 years ago.
yeah,
We don't know where they're at now.
that is true. That is true. We don't. I
A
know.
lot of things can happen in 3 years. So,
I I know Tisha is out there. Well, I don't know because I don't know what Tisha Campbell's been really up to. I seen her on some social media stuff, like on her social media page, her
yeah.
IG, and like I think she was on doing like movies or doing something
Yeah,
like
I'd like
that.
to
So
see her in more stuff. I
yeah,
feel like I'm not really seeing her that much, and it's kind of disappointing to see
yeah.
that. I like
But
her. She's
but I
great.
mean, she did. Well,
She's
she had
great.
that allegation where she said she was getting kidnapped in I think it was New Mexico, and everything was like, "What are you
Nuh-uh.
talking about?"
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I
This
did
was a
not hear
couple of
that.
years ago, maybe. I don't know exactly. Memory fades me. I only got so many RAM megabytes left. But yeah, she came out and like, oh, they almost tried to kidnap me. I was all set at the hotel
What?
trying to get an Uber or Lyft back to her hotel or whatever, and some mysterious white van,
So
panel
she.
van.
Oh,
I don't know what that was,
that was my ring.
but but yeah, claimed
Sorry.
these allegations, and when
Sorry.
the like I think it was the head of police in this little small town, and when he came out and he was like, "This did not happen. We have
Oh
no record of
no.
this. We have nothing. We have no 911 calls. We have nothing."
Seriously?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So
I didn't. I
people
don't
were laughing
recall
about
this.
that for a minute, and it just kind of blew away.
So she kind of like blackballed herself.
I don't know if she blackballed herself, if
Excuse
that
me.
made her get blackballed, but people looked and gave her the suspect eye after that
Yeah.
for a minute.
Well, it would make me look at her some kind of way
Yeah,
if that's the case, you know. But whatever.
yeah.
That's besides the point.
So I heard that was a few years ago. I think it was during the divorce situation around that time. I don't know exactly from a timing perspective, but I do remember that that happening. She was getting
It's
dragged for
crazy.
it in the social medias, in the medias. She was being dragged about her false allegations.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah,
that's crazy. But anyway, so yeah, this is crazy. This is a crazy fucking story. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
and apparently, I guess Will is looking to legal counsel.
Well, I
I mean,
feel that
it's a
if
defamation case, I guess.
yeah, if does he have proof? This is just hearsay. You
Yeah,
have to have proof.
yeah,
You can't just be over there blabbing and you ain't got no proof. You got some pictures. What kind of evidence you got?
Did you sign the NDA or not?
Apparently not,
Hey,
cause
but
he over here flapping his gums. Goddamn.
I think Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm gonna drop the Smith off of Jada Pinkett. She just Jada Pinkett now.
Okay.
um, she came out talking about this as well. I think they caught her on some site
Mm.
uh, saying that she denies all these claims of what's being said about Will as far as the whole murder of the cheeks.
And so fucking what if he is like? So what?
I mean, nobody gives a
But I
shit.
feel like this guy's trying to put himself out there by saying this.
Possibly. But here's the
It's
thing.
possible,
Here's the
yeah.
thing about I think this type of thing. Like nobody cares until you put it out. And then after it comes out and the whole hysteria has died down,
Yeah.
nobody gives a fuck again.